I would agree that men don't get complimented enough. But I feel like you guys have to like reflect on why you don't. Because you think I'm gonna go and compliment you. I mean, yeah, be so excited and giddy over you saying the bare minimum. Like, I don't think people acknowledge the fact that if you are too appreciative and understanding and yeah, excited for the bare minimum, like people take note of that and continue just to do the same. And the key word I mentioned was rebuttal. Like me personally, when I actually see a characteristic in somebody that like I actually like admire, I'm gonna compliment you. But you like your physique is nothing to me, and I feel like it's so normalized now. Like there's no depth in like a compliment. People don't acknowledge me going down to the gas station. I'm gonna hear the exact same thing that you're like screaming at me, and you think that I'm gonna go and like give you a round of applause for it. That just baffles me. Like one of my favorite relationships, it was like it was a huge transition simply because like he didn't compliment my physique much. And like low key, I'm being a hypocrite because I was like, yo, does he find me attractive? But it would be little things like he'll be talking to me and he's like, yo, you explain things so well. Or I don't know, it's the way that you articulate yourself. It's just like little ass things that are just different. But like that's what makes me like, damn, I really like this kid.
So the young lady is right on that. That's one thing that a lot of these dating coaches, they'll teach you: never validate a woman, never lead with a compliment and things like that. Eh, when it comes to compliments, I don't think there's anything wrong with leading with a compliment. Women love compliments, but she's right. They hear it going to the gas station. They're from the time they're little girls, they're constantly showered with compliments. How beautiful they are, how they do this, as they grow older, and women that as they develop and things like that, they're complimenting on their bodies, so on and so forth. And they love it from both men and women, but they could become used to it after a while. Some women, they get used to it after a while. But it's like a drug too as well. So when they hear it from a guy, you'll hear a lot of women say it's nothing new, but it's still something to let her know that what type of time it is to compliment her. You don't want to go overboard in the simp mode, which people, some of you guys think complimenting a woman is simping. It's giving her validation, so on and so forth. No, it is those things that aren't traditionally thought of. That, like she said, the small things that lets you know that you're thinking outside the box in terms of something that you'll be having a conversation sometimes with a woman, and you'll say something to her that's shocking, in terms of that you're actually paying attention to what she says, or something that she's interested in, or something that you're once again validating something that she's good at, that a guy, basically, regardless if she's got the buns out, her body on full display, she already knows that. Don't say the obvious. you know Women want you a lot of times to be creative with these things, but they still want to know that you're attracted to them and you're interested in them. When the compliments matter the most is once you already have her attached, right? Once you've got her attached, and or you're in a relationship and things like that, that's when those compliments matter the most, and you give them out very sparingly. You don't want to overdo it. You still want to give it out sparingly, where it's like she's also thinking about it. And you guys are like, oh, that's dark psychology, all this stuff like that. No, because it has to mean something. If you're doing it all the time, it's the same thing. It's not going to mean much. And she's just going to blow it off just like every other guy that compliments her when she's at the mall or at work or whatever like that. But it's going to mean more because you're not showering her with these compliments and she's getting them every now and then. So you guys are liking it to a leash. You're keeping her on that leash. You're keeping her close, but at a distance. That's dark psychology, JR. No, it's not. No, it's not. You know, Assurance and reassurance, we get it. You can still keep it cool, keep it cordial. Whenever you're with your woman, that's when you treat her like your woman. When you're not, then you let her be free. You know, all the complimenting, men like compliments too. And if she's not doing that, which typically she'll start to do that because that's what she wants from you. This is what people do. People will sometimes do certain things because that's what they expect from you as well. So you'll notice she start doing. Sometimes you have women that'll never compliment anything you do. They'll never tell you you're doing a good job, even though that's what she wants to hear. She'll never tell you anything like that. You'll compliment her, she won't say anything about you. And you have to look out for women like this also, that conduct themselves like that, that basically are just like, they don't care about what you got going on. They don't care about your name. They don't care about, how your day was, but they want you to ask them everything about themselves and talk about themselves. And that's just something that you deal with. That's not something you take serious, guys. Seriously, that's not a woman that you want to give any, past what it is that you need to do to, get her in bed and go on about your business. Because she's not, at a certain age, you should know certain things. I understand that people need to be taught things as well. But for a woman, guys, we kind of like don't get it. And I'm not making excuses for guys, but guys, because guys traditionally aren't given that kind of attention. Women are, generally get attention.
I don't think you understand how little validation men get. Like, women will get compliments just for being a woman. You'll get validation for being a certain gender. That's an amazing thing. That's a crazy thing. Like, men will get hated on just for being
early
men.
on and are constantly giving it. So they're more social. They're the more social of the species, as we say over and over. So they know how to give and take, interact, so on and so forth. Guys, we used to just giving, but that's just my thoughts on it. I agree with some of the points that she was saying. She is correct, because you have to be on that sapiosexual thing sometime, and have her basically like, wow, it is more to it. This is cerebral. He's on this cerebral tip. You know what I mean? So just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit me up on Cali and link me to book that one-on-one with yours truly. Subscribe to my backup channel. Follow me on IG. Yo, let's run this channel up to 75K though. Short-term goal. Help me out, guys. Trying to reach. That's my short-term goal. Like I said, ladies, you looking for some advice to help sister out, make sure you book a one-on-one. Fellas, if you're looking for some advice from your Uncle Wisdom, I got you. Say no more. And make sure you guys purchase all my books and merch. Like right now, I'm putting out new t-shirt designs basically weekly. I know I got something you like, guys. Pick it up right now. It helps to support the channel. And with that being said, listen, this is Wisdom. Peace be upon you all. The mercy and blessings of the Almighty. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I haven't put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth them